When you need help or advice, you turn to your parents or a trusted friend for help. So why go outside of Virginia, your home, when you need car insurance? Able Insurance gives you individual attention and won't turn you away no matter what your driving record looks like. Giving same-day personal service in the state of Virginia for over 30 years. Able Insurance, 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site.
What up, doe? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Ahmad Hawkins. Appreciate everybody for rocking with your boy on this Wednesday. So it's a new audio recording of Tyreek Hill and his fiancee, Crystal, and it's discussing the 2014 incident that took place in which Tyreek took a plea deal. So what I'm going to do is, instead of making you listen to the entire 11-minute audio with the added part of the 2014 incident, I'm just going to play the first half, which discusses the 2014 incident, and then it trickles into the audio that I had in the last video I did when I was discussing Tyreek Hill and the abuse allegations versus his son with the broken arm. So without further ado, man, go ahead and check out the audio. I think I cut it down to like 5, maybe 6 minutes, and then I'll discuss it later. BallHawk, listen up.
Want you to sit.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting there thinking.
No, you're not. You're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it.
Tell me what happened.
He said, Daddy, because we were getting into it, and he said, Daddy, you're mean. So we walked up the stairs.
Right.
You said, come back down here.
Right.
And he didn't want to go down there, but I was like, go down there because it'll end up worse for you.
Right.
So he walked down there, and then you were getting on his ass about.
And then you said something, right?
No, you kept getting on, and then he started crying, and then you were like, shut up, stop crying.
Right.
Stop crying.
Right.
And then he kept crying because he was scared. He's terrified. And what, you grabbed onto him somehow, or he fell, one of the two.
I didn't do nothing. That's sad, bro. That is really sad.
Then why does say Daddy did it? Why? Why does say Daddy did it?
I don't know. He says Daddy does a lot of things.
Like what? A 3-year-old's not going to lie about what happened to his arm.
Right. Like I said, but before y'all had moved here, none of this. I broke your arm, I beat women, none of that. So I don't do none of that. That 2014 OD. That's a lot too. On me, that's a lot.
But you sitting here calling me a bitch and everything else.
That's what you is, bro. You ruined my life and you lied on me in 2014.
How did I lie about?
I didn't touch you in 2014. And I can put that on everything I love, bro. That's the real truth.
Okay, and then saying that you're gonna get custody of that's not gonna do.
That's the real truth. That's really.
We're business class.
Straight and then left.
That's what really mad, bro, because you ruined my life and you lied on me in 2014, bro. And if you want to rewind that night, we can rewind that night, too. You was in my house, and did I pick you up and slam you? Hell no, I picked you up and put you out my door, and after that, you left. And on my son, you did that, bro. And then when you get in the courtroom, you want to sit up there and cry on the stand. He hit me, man, come on, bro.
Then where did the bruises come from, Tyreek?
Did I hit you?
Where did the bruises come from?
Did I hit you, though?
I'm asking you, where did the bruises come from?
Did I hit you, though? Did I hit you? Tell the truth. Tell me the truth in my eyes right now.
You're not thinking about what had happened.
Look at me.
We're not thinking about that. The issue is...
No, we're going to handle both of these issues right now while it's on my chest. Because the still hurt over that, bro.
And you don't think that this hurts me?
And when you walked outside and turned around, what you had said, are you sure you're done with me? And what I had said, you can go home. And we done. And
no, you didn't say that.
What?
Why did we get into the argument in the first place? What happened? Why did we get in the argument in the first place?
Which one? 2014?
Yes.
I don't even remember why, for real.
Exactly.
Do you remember?
Yes,
why?
I remember why.
Why?
Because you took my phone and you went into the bathroom and you were texting the dude that was saying that
Who house you was in? You came to my house unwanted that day.
What?
You came to
No.
Yes,
we did. Literally you picked me up because we left
No. Stop.
Because we were gonna go to the movies.
Relax.
Because we were gonna go watch the new whatever it's called, or the new Hunger Games.
First of all, I didn't pick you up because you drove over there. I remember that because followed you out the house that day. And then that's when I came after you. Was like, you know what I'm saying? I came at and you was like, "Are we done?" I was like, "Yeah, we're done." Then next thing I know, 4 hours later, the police come knocking on my. Hey, what? We have an arrest for Tyreek here. You beat it. I'm like, man, what the?
No, we had just got done having sex, and you took my phone and you went into the bathroom. We're going this way.
I did take your phone and I go in the bathroom, and then that's when I picked you up and told you can leave, right? And then I put you outside.
No, you questioned me about it. You're like,
but
why is this person?
Did I ever punch you in your face and your lip? No, I did not, bro.
You had your hand around my neck.
No, I did not, bro. No, and that's the sad part that no. Now, I want you to sit on this flight and think about that night. How about that? Since you want to bring something up.
Okay, I will. I will sit on this flight and I will think about that. But I honestly want you to think about what that night between me and you getting into an argument about the way you disciplined. Right. And even that CPS lady says that it's you don't do it correctly.
Okay, I will listen.
All right, man. So there you have it. The new audio that's been released discussing the 2014 allegation between Tyreek Hill and I guess Crystal wasn't his fiance back then. It was his girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend. And that audio was released by Kansas City radio station 610 KCSP. And then also TMZ released it on their site. And during the discussion, you could hear Tyreek and his now fiance explaining what took place. She seems a little shaky with all the facts that happened that night because she is secretly taping the conversation, and she probably didn't think that he would flip and start discussing the 2014 domestic violence incident. But during it, he says, you was in my house and did I pick you up and slam you? Hell no. I picked you up and put you out my door. And after that, you left. And on my son, you did that. And then you get in the courtroom and you want to sit up there and cry on the stand. He hit me. Man, come on, bro. And the reason why I want to discuss this portion of the new audio, look, before we get started, NFL had this audio the entire time. So it makes me want to slap the hell out of myself for the stance that I took on Tyreek was still genuine as far as, if you punch your son in your chest, I ain't like that part. But it makes you sit back and think, what is up with Crystal, man? I'm not going to take the train and be like, Tyreek shouldn't be with her. He dumb to still be with her. You get what you deserve. No. We got to focus on Crystal. Like, she different, bro. She different. And see, he got me even saying, bro. When you mad and you a brother, you gonna say, bro, instead of saying the other B word. But she different. She further let you know this is an old thin line between love and hate with Martin Lawrence. It's amazing how she remember every detail as far as them having sex and then him taking her phone and then going to the bathroom and then him coming out. Question, like she remember all those in-depth details and even the movie that they were going to see way back in 2014. But she never answered if he hit her. When he was like, did I hit you? She didn't know. She didn't say anything. So that lets me know right there something going down. And what if the plea deal was never offered to him, right? What if the plea deal was never offered to him to allow him to, go to classes and be on probation for so many years and then everything get wiped out in 2018? Like, what happens if that was never offered to him? And what happens if he wouldn't accept that plea deal and would have been found guilty by the jury or something like that? He took a plea deal with 3 years probation in order to complete 52 weeks of domestic violence program. When he successfully completed his sentence in 2018, the charge was wiped from his record. But just imagine, man, if Tyreek would have been headstrong like, hell no, I ain't taking no plea deal. I'm going to fight it to the death. And she would have stayed crying on the stand when she know that man just put her out his house. What you have a right to do is when you ask somebody to leave, escort them out your house. He admitted to grabbing her arms and putting her out. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be some type of bruises if somebody's being violent towards you and you defending yourself and you trying to get them out of where you live. It's going to, I mean, he's a strong dude. So I'm pretty sure it was some bruises on her arm. And it's not like this dude know he being recorded, so I don't think he has any reason to lie. Just like when she accused him, and I didn't put that part on this audio, but you go back to the previous video and podcast I made on this. When she says, you hit our son, blase, blase, blah. Like, he don't deny that he over chest his son or how he's not denying how he feels he disciplined his son is right. Like, I may disagree with the way he disciplined his son, but in his mind, if he doesn't feel like he's abusing him, that's him. I can't knock that. Like, if a dude feel like open chested his son, he not abusing him, he just toughening him up, getting him ready for the real world, and that's how he was disciplined, then that's just what it is. Like, we can all criticize and talk about how people shouldn't discipline their son or their children because we don't do that. So I'm never going to back off that stance like, yo, I wouldn't do that to my own son. And in my eyes, I feel like, yeah, that can be seen as abuse. Would I go as far as saying you abusing them? The broken arm piece really like flipped my lid, really had me hot my first podcast. But now that I hear how Shorty can be manipulative, it got me like, yo, my fault, Tyreek, for really going in on you, but I'm still going to go in on you for the open chest. But the broken arm piece and all that, I'm going to kind of be like, whoa, hold on. What's really going on? Because we don't know what the kid is even saying to the mom. I don't even know if the kid really terrified of him now. I really don't now. After listening to her, like, she done messed that up. Not messed that up, but Tyreek has better exposed that she can fabricate a lot of things. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section when I release this on YouTube, on Anchor, on iTunes. Does this have you seen Tyreek in a different light? Like, yes, I still want him. He should be able to report the training camp. He should be able to not be vilified for the things that happened to his son, because we really don't know who broke the son's arm. Could have been an accident as far as them playing. Could have been, like, we just don't know. But the fact that the man took a plea deal when he really didn't do anything really got me sitting back like, God damn, homie, my bad. My bad. I could take a little bit of I could take my vitriol out of my first video, but it still stand that, yo, I'm not with that, punching in the chest stuff. I ain't with that. But it's really not going to have me truly vilify him. And this is what happens when more information is released and provided to the public. The one thing I will say is that the NFL should be ashamed of themselves because they had this whole audio the entire time. And this reminds me of the Ray Rice situation, to where he told them the truth and they had the video and they really didn't come down on Ray Rice until after the fact, to when the public saw the whole video and then they felt like they had to take a stand. Like, you could have helped Tyreek out. You could have helped me not really attack Tyreek the first time around. So, yeah, I'm a man of my word. I apologize to an extent to the vitriol, but I don't apologize for standing the open chest. I don't get down with that. But, at the end of the day, that's somebody's kids and they feel like they disciplining them right, and I'm saying that in quotation, then that's on them. And that's on, child services to deem if somebody is fit to raise a kid or not. But we got to look into like Tyreek, man. All I got to say is, you still going to marry Shorty? That's all. That's my question. You still going to marry this Shorty? Because I don't know, man. They say it's cheaper to keep it, though. So it's the Ball Hawk. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to the sponsors, Able Insurance. Shout out to Colin Murray, Realtor. And we up out of here, man. Ball Hawk.